everybody, it's Luna Bell, y'all. I'm kind of jiggling around here because I don't even know. I'm noticing this weird activity down here and on my camera, the way it looks. And I just saw a flash, so that is some spirits there. And I noticed that, and I pick up the bottom of the deck, and it's death on the bottom of the card, on the bottom of the deck. But it was death in the reverse, and it's card number 13, which is actually the number I was working on yesterday. And I'm noticing that it's 2:50 time, Central Standard Time, here in Alabama. And let's go back to the death card here. See what the reverse is. Yeah. Kumbaya. Y'all, I was humming Kumbaya, and yesterday I started humming the national anthem. I was like, why am I channeling that? And I was like, bitch, I didn't even know I knew that. Well, I don't personally. I remember hearing it. But the key word was channeling. Channeling. The reverse meaning of death has virtually the same meaning as the card in the upright, but the difference is in your reaction. You may feel anxious or stressed and unable to comprehend what is happening, rather being accepting. When death is reversed, the universe is telling you that there is no way back. It's a final ending. And then on the previous reading, I tried to do it, but what I got reminded of was the card 21. It was like 21, the card game. You won, the game's over. That karmic cycle is over. And the world is completion. You successfully completed a karmic cycle. The ending, and there's no going back. There's no going back. Not for me either, bitch. And I keep feeling like the tug of people from the past, and I almost said the word stress. It's not my stress though, and I'm noticing the 115 on my timer, and let's see, card 15 is, what is that? I almost wanted to say it's the moon, but it's not. Is that the tower? Oh, let's just get to it. Back and forth, back and forth. There is no going back for me, you know. It's almost like it didn't want me to open. So the devil card, bitch, there ain't no going back to enslavement and temptation. Hell no. So they were taking me back there. So that's the 3:25 on my timer there, and that may be your birthday. But there's no going back to these karmic cycles that are completed. And y'all, I was saying I was feeling the stress is the word. I wasn't saying that, but that's what came out. Someone is feeling the stress. And y'all, I keep feeling the tug of people from my past, you know, the karmic motherfuckers, like kind of pull and tugging on my energy. And there's like, the words are, it can be distracting. And y'all, I was over there and I had started setting up my stuff or do my telekinesis, and in my mind I was like, oh shit, the last time I really paid attention or put any, you know, thought about doing this was right after they had my second TikTok banned, and the aggravation and frustration. And I was like, some bitch. And I caught myself going, this is so annoying. And realizing that tug on my energy. And I was saying, because I was actually recording this, I was going to make a video, and I was actually saying, this is annoying, but it's a choice we make. Are we going to continue to allow the past to tug on our energy and annoy the fuck out of us? Or are we going to keep going forward? Are we going to cut those cords again every time we feel this disruption? Or are we going to get stuck back down in the emotions and the annoyance of the past? Mm-mm. Hell no. Y'all, I did a working. I don't know if y'all saw that post yesterday. I just saw something flying by there. But y'all, I had changed up the room here yesterday, and I spent the whole day doing it, envisioning what I wanted next, what I'm envisioning and manifesting going forward in my new home, in my new room where I'll be doing readings or channeling or, doing my shit, my work, writing my books, writing my poetry, whatever, or painting, whatever I'm doing. I'm building and envisioning that in my mind already. So we got the bases here. I'll put that death card out there in the reverse, and there's the fucking Emperor. We completed the karmic cycles of the past. We stepped in our own truth, our own authority. We pulled our parts, all the kings and all the queens together and put Humpty Dumpty back together again. We became the Empress and the Emperor. For me, bitch, I'm the whole motherfucking tarot deck. I'm that bitch. Not only yesterday I did do a working, but it included a cord cutting with all the karmics in my past. And one of the charms I had pulled out, the first fucking charm, was a pair of scissors. The cord cutting, 6:33 on my timer. Hold on, let me grab my charms. I don't have many, but we'll grab them. Hold on. Okay, had to go get it. So I'm going to angle this down a little bit so y'all can see. And this actually was a Christmas gift from my oldest daughter this year. One of the karmics. And that's sad, but notice that it's the butterfly. Red and orange. And y'all, I'm being reminded of Segment and how I said that in the channel, I believe it was with Mary Magdalene yesterday, that Segment, I've been noticing her a lot lately. Y'all, I keep noticing all the activity around me. But she has that fire of purification. She is Amun's raw physical manifestation of his anger in the form of his daughter. We got the star, the shooting star. That's me. That's my reality. It may be your reality too. Let's see. Anything else? Okay, we got the horse. We got a horse. And then we have a kitty cat. Horses are forward momentum, and bitch, we are galloping. The cats, bitch, we got 9 lives. You understand? We have 9 lives. So let's see what we have coming next. Y'all, I'm noticing the kitty cats in my kitty cat tarot. And I'm being reminded of a card here in the Thoth tarot deck, and I believe it is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Y'all, and the Ace of Swords there on the bottom of the deck. And we got the travel and making plans here. We got the 8 of Swords right here. And y'all, when I said the 8 of Swords and the travel, I'm noticing the shooting star. Y'all, I mentioned the Empress and all, and she's right here, the High Priestess and everything, while my hand is tingling so much. So I will not be, y'all, I shit you not, the Hierophant. Well, it's in the Cat Tarot, but here it is in the Thoth Tarot, the Hierophant. Oh, y'all, not shit you not, Death. Death in the reverse, again, from a different deck. Here's the Death in the reverse here, and the Death here, and this is the end to a cycle. And then we had the Princess of Cups, and then we have the Fool card. Y'all, and it kind of reminds me of the World card too in the normal deck. Bitch, I love that. Y'all, I'm all about some enthusiasm on that. So let's see. Let's get us Emerald Forest here. And emerald. It says enchanted, but the emerald color keeps coming up. Um, Let me go. I'm going to look the emerald up. I believe that has. I keep wanting to. Well, the heart chakra, but also I'm being reminded of the emerald tablets. Um, I want to look up the spiritual meaning: unconditional love, compassionate healing, and deep inner wisdom. Well, that heart, that green chakra, the arboreal archway, embrace transitions and new beginnings, y'all. This is just confirming the new beginnings, the Fool card, the new beginning, the death in the reverse, that it's an absolute ending to the karmic cycles. Also, the reference to the world card, but also embracing your wholeness, that you're completely whole. It doesn't have to represent a masculine. It can represent you integrating and actualizing self, your divine feminine and your divine masculine aspects, the wholeness of self. And you got this love. And the Hierophant, why the Hierophant though? But we got that, embrace this change with loving kindness to yourself, with compassionate care, but also the unconditional of self. Don't beat yourself up for whatever coming in. Don't go, I should have known. Bitch, we ain't going to always know everything. We're not always meant to know. Silent watcher, think before making decisions. You may be offered, I'm being reminded of the shooting star. You may be offered a contract, but I'm hearing specifically a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. Please review everything, especially clause 3. And put my little symbol, my charm symbols. Make sure you understand the meaning and symbology of everything. Then the ancient monolith, stand tall and protect what is precious to you. I'm noticing 12:25 on the timer there. So this may be like Christmas in the heat of summer here. I'm being reminded of that movie or the old TV show, In the Heat of the Night. And I'm again noticing the Ace of Swords here, because I believe the Ace of Swords here it is on the bottom of this deck. And this is after all the Ten of Swords in your back, all the betrayals and everything. Is there anything else? Let's see, the energy here, or the spirit. Let's see if we have an energy or a spirit animal here that wants to speak. Speak or forever hold your peace, honey. Tiger spirit, 25. Y'all, I mentioned 12:25 and the time of 3:25. Tiger spirit, willpower, instinct, and sensuality. Let's see what the meaning of 25 is, y'all. And it's, I kid you not, it is 2:29 Central Standard Time today in Enterprise, Alabama. And it's, I almost said July 22nd, but it's August 22nd. So July may have been somebody's birthday. Now, 25 by itself blends the energies of intuition, major life changes, and divine grace. But I want to see what 2525 is. A sign of major positive life changes. It mixes the energy of number 2, balance, trust, and teamwork, and the number 5, freedom, adventure, and big shifts. Stay calm and trust the universe. So you may not be expecting this, and you may be going, whoa, caught by surprise. I'm hearing someone go, the old saying we have here in the South, caught with your pants down, ain't you, bitch? Hell yeah. It's like my oldest daughter, allegedly one time, I got a call from the sheriff because my daughter was found on the side of the road. Listen, I mean, everybody pees on the side of the road, but apparently she was, 2 sheets to the wind. You got busted. Well, I reckon someone's going to get busted or raided, so expect the unexpected. Expect some huge, I'm hearing upheaval, life changing, but it's like an upheaval for many people at once. And I'm being reminded of the two death cards that came out in the reverse, okay? So remember that we had death card, okay, 1515. What is the meaning of 1515? But they're also showing me the 5151. Personal transformation is the 1515, urging you to take control of your life choices, release self-doubt, and steer yourself toward positive change. Which was one of the things I mentioned in the beginning about the annoyance, and it's a choice. Are we going to let us drag that back to the karmic cycle that they're stressed the fuck out about going, when's the raid? Because I know with some people, in my case, bitch, some of y'all are going to get raided. We all know that. I mean, hell, I even channeled some of that out for you podcast motherfuckers over Louisiana way, you sorry fuck. 5151 is a sign that you are entering a powerful period of personal transformation, major life changes, and exciting new beginnings. And y'all, I love signs and synchronicities, and I love how spirit works and leads. Let your spirit team lead you, and make your own personal choices. Listen to your own inner intuition. And where's that Emperor card? Here it is up on the top. Become your own emperor. Learning to embrace and love every fucking part of yourself, all the queens and all the kings. Bring all those bitches men together and be this emperor. The real you. Part of you that you worked so hard to be. Creating and co-creating your new reality and your new life choices, okay? And your new beginning. Your new transformation and your new transition. May it be blessed, blessed be. I hope it helps.